This is Gamer Lon. Welcome back to more of Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle. Yep. Yep. So we're going to continue play here. Oh yeah, we have to give him this, don't we? We have to give him this map design or whatever it is, this pattern application.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself.
Yep.
Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Yep, oil, vinegar, and gold, yep. Which is, yeah, his voice is the voice of, Nick Jameson. And I checked on it, and it's Jack Nicholson is the actor's name, which guy in the mask kind of sounds like. So we cleared that up. Jack Nicholson. And let's see here.
Yo.
Hello?
Yep.
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the...
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
I don't get any respect around here. A little Rodney Dangerfield, I guess.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have like a childhood complex?
Alright, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
No music in elevators.
No music in what?
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Yeah, dialogue is important in this game, so you have to talk to all these characters and muddle through the dialogue to figure stuff out. Like we just figured out that we gotta start a fire. Or somehow or another, a fire has to be started. We'll talk to him.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas, my name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia TENTACLE, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like the we the people part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Okay, so we found out by talking to him that we gotta find something to put in the time capsule.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Oh, gold-plated quilt pen. It says gold. Let me just pick this up.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Nope. We'll talk to Washington.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Yep.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Weren't you president or something?
Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand, cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Oh, so now we have to find a cherry tree to chop down.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you really have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like Oh, blast it.
Well, what about woodpeckers?
Hardly.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else, and a bit of wood polish, of course.
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Where could I get some of those?
They're rather expensive. Mine were custom made for me by my good friend Paul Revere.
Didn't he invent 3D glasses?
I believe you have him confused with someone else.
What are you looking at out there?
The future of our nation.
That young couple by the tree?
No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
Yep.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Yep.
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
Cool.
Extremely.
So, I just get him to start a fire and convince him that there's a cherry tree that needs chopped down, and put something in here. So, it's the whole.
I'll use the chronojon.
It's the hoagie. The teeth of hoagie. And what else I want to give the hoagie? Later, no, not right now. So,
Could you use these?
No thanks. I already have some false teeth.
So, over here. Tentacle rescued, returns emerald. Yeah, because he stole it. So, yep. Right here. So, next time when we play Maniac Mansion 2 Day of the Tentacle, we'll give the letter to the novelty cells inventor. So, this is a Gamer Ron saying stay tuned for more of Maniac Mansion 2 Day of the Tentacle.